What a crazy game. What a crazy game. This is how we start off our first group stage. Our European campaign starts off with a bang. Liverpool have just won their opening match against AC Milan, and this is Menace in the Monk. Let's break it down. Let's start off with the starting lineup. I think it was a right bombshell. Origi starting was really surprising, and I think even more surprising was the fact that Virgil was dropped for this game. I think a lot of people were expecting that Virgil or Matip might be rested for the Crystal Palace game, but the lineup was just out of nowhere. Now coming on to the performances, and we'll come to each player in a bit. I think that we have to give a lot of credit to Joe Gomez, back after 10 long months after a very serious injury. I think he was imperious. Let us know what you think of Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez's first performance after injury. I think he was really good. Matip unfortunately was at fault for both the goals. He was a bit involved. I wouldn't say his fault per se, but he was involved in both the goals being conceded. That said, I think Matip was really good and really assured. Trent, defensively, I think he had a bit of an off game, but I think he more than made up for that in the attack. Let's talk about the goals, and we'll talk about the Milan goals as well in that one. So, the first goal, I think it was just pressure, paying off for us. I mean, we really dominated in the first 15-20 minutes of the game, and the pressure paid off. We scored, and that goal was coming. The penalty, of course, I think it was a soft penalty. I mean, you could argue for it or against it either way. It was a bit of a soft penalty. Please let us know in the comment section if you think it was a penalty. I think that Mike Maignan, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, did a fantastic job. I think he was the main reason why Milan, came back in the game, and in fact, were leading the game for some time as well. For 5 to 10 minutes, they were leading the game. I think the penalty was good, but the save was brilliant. Now coming to both of Milan's goals, both of these goals, like I said, Trent was caught a little off. I mean, he was out of position for both the goals. The second one was more of the ball bouncing off Matip's leg, but again, these things sort of happen. Look, we have to give credit to Milan. I think that they, through this game, even though they have lost, they have proved that they are no pushovers, and this is what we were talking about in our preview that we did with Chintan. That this is AC Milan. This is European royalty we are talking about, and they almost shocked us. Even a draw would have been a big shock. Not in terms of the overall picture, but definitely in terms of how it looked. I mean, how the entire group might have panned out. Henderson. I mean, we'll come to Salah after a bit, but Henderson, what a strike! I mean, I was watching that game and shades of Stevie, right? The way he controlled the ball, his body shape was absolutely perfect, and I mean, we can talk about the technicalities of it, and how brilliant that goal was, which it was, in all honesty. But it just showed how it meant, what it meant for him when he scored that particular goal. Mo Salah, where would we be without Mo Salah? I mean, I think he was absolutely brilliant. He was fantastic. Again, and that's the norm, right? I mean, Mo Salah being brilliant, it's the norm. The rest of the team, I think the midfield did a fairly decent job. I think Fabinho was again, really good. Milan did have some moments in which I think we defended really well. We, thwarted that. Uh, but again, like I said, we have to give credit to Milan, give credit to AC Milan. They came to Anfield and gave us a right game. Back at Anfield, the fans are back. We've started off our Champions League campaign with a win, and things are looking good so far. So far, so good. Um, Let us know in the comment section what you made of the result. This is Menace and the Monk signing off. Cheers and bye bye.